Now let us see example of parallel lines, or we can say the questions of parallel lines. Here is one question. This line is AB, this line is CD, this line is EF. Here this angle ABC 40 degree, BCE and CED both 20 degree, and angle CEF equals to 160 degree. Here we have to show that this line AB is parallel to CD, then CD parallel to EF, then CD parallel to AB. So let us start. Since we have already studied, if two lines are parallel, then corresponding angle, alternate interior angles, co-interior angles exist. So at the same time, if property exists, then line will be parallel. How? Let us see. Here we see that this angle 160 degree and this angle 20 degree, both are on the same side of transversal and on the interior of these parallel lines CD and EF, and these two makes a sum of 180 degree. Angle FEC plus angle DCE, both makes 160 plus 20, that is 180 degree. And we have already studied that if two angles makes a sum of 180 degree and both are on the interior of parallel lines and the on same side of transversal, then the lines are parallel. So this line will be parallel to EF, will be parallel to CD. Again see how. These two angles make 180 degree. We have studied that if two lines are parallel and if this is transversal, then they make an angle of 180 degree. But here in this question, first we are seeing that these angles make 180 degree. So this will be parallel, just contrary to the property. Again let us see. CD parallel to EF we have to prove. CD parallel to EF already we have proved. Now we have to show AB parallel to CD also. AB parallel to CD. So now let us see. Angle ABC plus angle BCD. This is 40 and this is 40. So both angles are equal here. Since both the angles ABC and BCD each equals to 40 degree, and we have studied that if two lines are parallel and this is transversal, then by alternate interior angles are equal. So here since the angles are equal, so these angles are equal, these are alternate interior angles, so AB parallel to CD. The first one by following the property of co-interior angles, so we can write here that angle FEC and angle DCE are co-interior angles, so this is parallel. Here since alternate interior angles are equal, so this is parallel. So already we have showed AB parallel to CD and CD parallel to EF. Now we have to show AB parallel to EF. Since CD parallel to EF and CD is also parallel to AB, if two lines are parallel to the same line, then all the three lines will be parallel. If two lines like AB parallel to CD and CD parallel to EF, so we can write that this line will be parallel, AB parallel to CD and CD parallel to EF, AB parallel to CD and CD parallel to EF. Therefore AB will be parallel to, since AB parallel to CD and EF parallel to CD, since AB and EF both are parallel to the same line, therefore we can write here AB parallel to EF. Now let us see another question. In this question, PB, AD and CQ are lines and BAC forming a triangle such that AD perpendicular to BC and QC is also perpendicular to BC. This angle PBA equals to 20 degree and DAB is 20 degree. Now what we have to show here? We have to show here BP parallel to AD. BP parallel to AD. CQ parallel to AD, then BP parallel to CQ. So again, in the same way we will see, since this angle and this angle are equal, so can we find out the relation between the two lines? Here PB and AD are two lines and AB is the transversal here. What is AB? AB is the transversal here. So these two angles are equal. So we have studied in the property of parallel lines, if two angles are alternate to each other and are equal, then these are parallel lines. Since angle PBA is equals to angle BAD and both are equals to 20 degree. So these two angles, angle PBA and angle BAD are alternate interior angles. So since both of these angles are forming alternate interior angles, therefore we can write PB parallel to AD. Since both are equal and both are forming alternate interior angles, therefore PB parallel to AD. Mark it as 1. Again let us see. This is 90 degree as perpendicular and this is also 90 degree because it is also perpendicular. Again see, since angle ADC is equals to angle QCD and both are equals to 90 degree. Again these are two lines and CD are transversal. So these two angles can be equal only when AD parallel to CQ. So what we will write here, angle ADC and angle QCD are alternate interior angles. Therefore we can write AD parallel to CQ. Now from 1 and 2 what we observe, AD is parallel to PB and AD is also parallel to CQ. Since two lines which are parallel to the same line is also parallel, so from 1 and 2, what can we write? We can write PB parallel to CQ. Let us see some questions in which we have to find angles. Here AB parallel to CD and angle APQ equals to 3y and angle PQD equals to 2y plus 25 and angle CQF equals to x plus 15. We have to find x here. What we have to find? We have to find x here. So let us see how we will find. Just see simply. AB parallel to CD and PQ is transversal, so this angle and this angle are equal by alternate interior angles. So let us see solution. AB parallel to CD and PQ is transversal. Since it is a transversal, so we can write 3y equals to 2y plus 25 by, these are alternate interior angle, opposite side of the transversal and interior of the parallel lines. So it is called alternate interior angles. So solving it we get 3y minus 2y equals to 25. This implies y equals to 25 degree. Again let us see. If two lines intersect each other like this, if two lines intersect, two straight lines intersect like this, make x, then opposite, these two lines make angle here and here opposite to each other, these are called vertically opposite angles. These are called vertically opposite angles. So here to find x here, we can apply two property. Either this and these are corresponding angle, or we can say that the two angles are vertically opposite angles. So according to your wish, you can apply any of the property. So also AB parallel to CQ and PQ is again transversal. So 3y equals to x plus 15 by corresponding angles. This is called corresponding angles. So here y we have 25. So put here y equals to 25 equals to x plus 15. Therefore x equals to 25 3 just 75 minus 15, that is 60 degree. In this way we have find x equals to 60 degree. So here x will be 60 degree. Now let us come to another question, this one. Here it is given that AB parallel to CD and angle AEF equals to 50 degree. Then we have to find this angle CFE. So this is very easy question here. Since AB parallel to CD and EF is transversal, therefore on the same side of transversal and interior of the parallel lines are called coincident angles. So this angle AEF plus angle CFE, this equals to 180 degree. These are called sum of co-interior angles. We simply write co-interior angles. So here it is 50 degree plus angle CFE equals to 180 degree. Therefore angle CFE equals to 180 minus 50, that is 130 degree. So by knowing the property, we can find any of the angles. If you correctly apply the property, then you can find any angles of any questions based on parallel lines. Let us move to more questions. Here in this figure, BA parallel to CD and CD parallel to EF is given, and this angle is 70 degree and this is 130 degree. We have to find angle ACE, AC and E. We have to find angle ACE, that means this angle we have to find. How can we find? Let us see. Since BA parallel to CD, that means this angle will be equal to this total angle. Before that we will find this angle only. At first we have find this angle. How? Let us see. EF is parallel to this line, is parallel to this line. These two are parallel and this is transversal. So these two angles make a sum of 180 degree. In this way, if this is 130 degree, this angle will be 50 degree. These two will make 180 degree. So how we have find angle DCE, EF parallel to CD, EC is transversal. So this is 130 and this both will make 180 degree. So this is the missing angle. So we have to find here missing angle. So it is 50 degree. How we will solve? EF parallel to CD, and CE is transversal here, and CE is transversal. So since it is transversal, so angle FEC plus angle DCE, both makes angle 180 degree by co-interior angles. So this is 130 degree. So DCE will be 180 and this value has 150 degree. So this is 30 degree. So here, sorry, this is 130 here. So this is 50 degree here. Again let us see, BA parallel to CD, BA is parallel to CD and AC is transversal here. This is transversal. So this is equals to this complete angle. Again BAC is equals to angle ACD. It is 70 degree. How these are equal? BA parallel to CD and AC is transversal. So 70 equals to 50 plus angle ACE. 50 plus angle ACE. Therefore angle ACE is equals to 20 degree. Angle ACE equals to 20 degree. So we have to find AC and ACE equals to 20 degree. Again in the second question, this X has no direct relation with angle AB and CD. Here AB parallel to CD, this is 104 and this is 148. So what will we do here? Through this point, mark it as P. This is P. So through this we draw a parallel line parallel to AB and CD. Through this we draw one parallel line. Now by drawing this parallel line, what we get? Like P and Q. Mark it P and Q. So this is 104 degrees. So what will be this angle here? Again this will make 180 degree. Mark it as angle 1. So since AB parallel to PQ, by construction we have drawn, and mark it as S and T here, and ST is transversal. So if this is transversal, therefore angle 1 plus 104 equals to 180 degree. This implies angle 1 is equals to 180 minus 104, that is 76 degree. Again in the same way, PQ parallel to CD, PQ parallel to CD and PT is transversal. PT is transversal. So if this is transversal, then mark this angle as 2 here. So 2 plus 180, angle 2 plus 148 equals to 180 degree. In this way we have angle 2 equals to 32 degree. Now we have to find X. Combining angle 1 and 2, what we get? We get angle X. Therefore X will be equals to angle 1 plus angle 2, that is 76 plus 32, that is 108 degree. So this angle will be 108 degree here. You can see like this here. By finding this angle and subtracting from 360, we can find in this way also. Now let us move to the third question. Again we have to find this angle RP parallel to ST, and we have to find this angle. So this angle has no direct relation with this line. So let us draw an angle here, line here. By constructing this line and producing this line, mark it here as M. Mark it as M. Now this is 105, and by parallel line property, if this line and this line are parallel, then this angle will be equals to this angle, angle SMQ. So since RP parallel to SM, we have joined here PQ to M by producing ST to M. So this is angle TMQ. This parallel to this, and PQ is transversal. So this angle SMQ will be equals to RPQ, and that is equals to 105 degree. In this way we have find this angle equals to 105. Now by exterior angle property, we can find this angle as TQ. Angle as TQ is equals to sum of two interior angle, because TMQ is a triangle and this is the produced part. MTS is a produced part of this side of the triangle, one side of the triangle. So this will be exterior angle of this and this. So angle STQ is equals to this angle SMQ or TMQ plus angle TQM. So this will makes 105 plus 25, 105 plus 25 equals to 130 degree. So STQ will be 130 degree.